The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Laughing
at
birds.
Welcome.
I voted and I got blown in the same day. God bless America. I know I waited a little too long and I paused because I was going to say something else, but then I waited. So here we are, I waited a little too long. I mean, it's still within the time for the vote to go back and all that shit. But I really took it for the first time I think in my life. That was the longest I ever took, because I really wanted to think about it, what I was doing. And honestly, I mean, my vote didn't change. My vote didn't change because when I was sitting there, I really did consider it. I really did consider it for a minute, but I had to go what was right to me, dude. I couldn't do it. I sat there with the pen in my fucking hand. I hope you're supposed to do it in a pen, because that's what I did. I just stared at the paper for a minute. Just staring at it, looking at the choices, asking myself, how the fuck did we get here? And I'm like, well, I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do. And I know what I wanted to do. If I do what I'm supposed to, then I feel like I'm trading in my, I don't know, what would be the word for it? Not my conscience, maybe. I don't know. And what I mean by, what do you mean by what you're supposed to do? Well, I guess everybody kind of, they make you feel like you have to pick a fucking side, right? So what I'm supposed to do is, do I want to do this? Fuck it, who gives a shit? It's my thing. I'm not gonna say. I won't say, because I don't want to start a thing. But they make you pick a person, right? Whether you feel represented or not, Republican, Democrat, here it is. You have to pick one. That's what you're supposed to do. And then, of course, there's the ballot questions, which I did want to get to. That's very important, because there was one that I didn't do, because my fucking mom calls me and she's like, did you do the ballot questions and not just the one about the weed? Yes, I did. I read the whole ballot, believe it or not. I do. Except that doesn't, just because I read it, don't mean I understand it. Here's what I mean. Question 1. Do you approve for, whoever, whatever, to change the Constitution to legalize the use of cannabis? I think that's how it was written, cannabis. It was real weird. It was real weird. I don't know if they got some kid doing abbreviations with words up on the internet in there, but there was that. The second question was, do you approve, or are you for, whatever the wording is, of giving giving veterans a break on property tax and shit? Except now the way that the law is written right now, those benefits exist, but they only go to veterans who were in war times. So in other words, if you enlisted into one of these things and you went off and to war wherever that is, you know, if you come back, you get this, or your wife or your husband gets it, you know, whatever it is, because it does say that it goes to the widow or widower. I think those are the words. But right now, as it stands, it's only for veterans who have seen wartime. Are you for the veterans in general basically getting a fucking break, even if they haven't seen war? Now, I don't know about you, but when they write that, I kind of feel like they're saying it a certain way. You know, like they're looking down on to other people who didn't go. I mean, they enlisted, dude. I mean, I don't care who gets mad about this. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm all for improving the lives of people who serve this fucking country, dude. I'm all for it. I don't care what does it cost, you know, whatever. If I had to put some money towards it every month, I would do that shit. Just because, I mean, I have family, for God's sake, that fucking was enlisted and shit. And I know people who have gone and fought in wars and shit and come back fucked up. And just because they come back fucked up don't mean that they're missing arms and legs. You know, some people, they leave one way and they come back another way, and they never are the same again. You know, they don't talk about it. Not that they should. I mean, if they don't want to, and you know, I don't like to pry. I don't want to hear that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to go back there. I know what it's like to bring up a memory, and in that moment, you're right there again. You're right there again. It's right there. You're seeing the whole thing happen over again. Yeah, who wants to do that? I don't want you to do that. Fuck that place. You're here now. That's what matters. Fuck that place. Whatever they did to you, whatever they had you do to other people, fucked up. Damn. I mean, I don't know. I don't care if that's a controversial thing to say, that I'm for it. But that should be the one thing that we should all agree on, is that our veterans should be taken care of. Honestly, enough of this support the troops bullshit. Like, where are you really? Where are you really? Are you actually for helping these fucking people? Because you should be. Because they got more balls than I got. They got more balls and tits and whatever you want to say than I got. I would never. I'm selfish. I would never fucking do that. No fucking way. No way. Don't get me wrong. Those motherfuckers come here. It's a wrap for them. You come here, well, I'll fucking, that's it. I'm not going to you, but if you motherfuckers come here, I'm in. I might not be able to go through a boot camp or none of that shit, dude, but, I'll fuck you up if you try to fuck with us. Fuck that shit. This place may annoy the fuck out of me, dude, and I don't like our leaders at all. But this is our spot. Fuck that shit. I know they all feel the same way. We don't belong in these places, but that's a whole different. I'm not getting into all that. I don't. It sucks. Fucking sucks. Where's the third one? The third one was. Well, let me finish my fucking point. It's great if you share things on social media, support the troops or whatever. Let me ask you a question. What was the last thing that you did besides share a fucking post? Huh? Have you ever donated anything? Like, really? Oh, and by the way, there's some companies, I gotta get names. I don't like to mention names on this fucking show. But, for fucking shame, some of you motherfuckers, and I'm calling you out because, I'm not a rat, dude, but I'm not gonna sit I'm not going to sit idly by. Well, see, now I'm conflicted. What do I do? If I throw you under the bus, then I'm ratting you out. And, I'm not with all that. But at the same time, what the fuck are we going to do? I don't know. There's companies. There are companies that claim to be benefiting veterans that will, pick up clothes and food and stuff. But I don't think that company's real because they had scheduled pickups and we put shit together, not stained up, horrible shit either. Like I have some shit here that still had tags on it, didn't fit, and so did she. And we boxed that shit up, and we put it out for them to come and get it. The day comes, the day goes, nobody comes to get it. And, I look into this fucking thing. I think the companies seem like bullshit. They claim to be helping veterans, but honestly, I think they all just do that because they know most people will do it if it's for that. But I mean, that shit bothers me more. Just say you're taking the shit for yourself. Say you're taking the shit for yourself. Chances are we'll still give you a box anyway. Don't lie and say you're gonna fucking help people when you're not. Especially not the fucking veterans, dude. You don't bullshit about that. Don't bullshit about the kids either. We're gonna help the kids. Are you fucking better, motherfucker? Don't dick around. And animals too. Don't with that change jar up in front of the fucking cash register with that skinny ass dog that ain't eaten 20 fucking years. That too. Do what you say you're going to do. Don't fucking pretend. That's why I don't donate to anybody anymore. I want to know directly. It goes to these fucking people directly, dude. There's a couple companies I fuck with. Like, not companies, but CHOP, Children's Hospital of Philly. I'm not in Philly. Obviously, you know that. I'm in Jersey. But we have a CHOP. There's a CHOP in Voorhees, New Jersey. But did you know there was a Voorhees, New Jersey? I fucking didn't. But I do now. I mean, they have a couple, but Children's Hospital of Philly saved my nephew's life, dude. Really, for real. The kid would be dead right now if it wasn't for the fucking amazing people at that goddamn hospital. And they have if you never, hopefully you've never been and you never have to go, because it's not a place that you want. If there's a place that you have to go, that's the place you want to go, right? Like if your child needs a hospital, that's the one that you want to go to. But hopefully you never have to go there. But they have Ronald McDonald House, where it's a place for the parents when they bring their kids there. If they have to go through treatment that takes a long time, the parents can stay in the Ronald McDonald House so that they're not far away from their kids, which I think that's a really sweet thing. More places should really. But I mean, this is why you gotta set by example. You know what I mean? Just not everybody could be as good as CHOP is, but they are. And it's not just. I shouldn't even say not just. Well, I think I don't know. I think he would be, because there was two. Well, no, I think he went to Monmouth. Never mind. I'm not sure. I don't want to confuse the fucking facts. I know one was CHOP. The other one might have been Monmouth. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Fuck. Well, I forgot the third ballot question, and then I'll go back to CHOP in a second. Well, now I'm all over the goddamn place. I remember what the ballot question is. I will get to it. Let me just finish my thought on this fucking CHOP thing. That is the one place I would actually donate money to, have donated money to, and will continue to fucking do it. The only problem is finding. You got to make sure you watch where you donate your money, because people will steal it. People will steal it. There was a dope head that used to hang around the weed spot that was telling us about how she worked at IHOP, and there was a drop box for the Children's Hospital donation bin, and she was talking about how motherfuckers would rob it after the end of the day. Not all of it. They would just open it up and steal half the money and then close it back up again, which is fucking horrible, dude. But I mean, it happens. Unfortunately, you gotta be careful where do you donate to. But I mean, the last time I did it, I put 150 in the donation bid, dude, because I had the extra money. I was fucking, I was still moving wrong, but whatever. I had the extra money, so I put it fucking in there, dude. And I know that's a lot. Well, for me, that's a fucking, that's a big difference in life for a while. But it is also towards, who knows what that could have got. Who knows what that went to. That could have been, fucking oxygen tubes or scalpels or whatever the fuck it is that they use for that money. But it is good. It is good to do that, because then I know at least I did a small fucking part to keep that place open. Granted, 150 wouldn't even keep the lights on, but it's something. It's fucking something. And that was years and years ago. Now I'm not in the position that I was then. So I mean, if I have extra dollar or even change, whatever, if it's in the right place, I would drop it in there, dude, because that place deserves it. I mean, this fucking kid. I don't know how they do it. But this kid would be dead if it wasn't for those people, dude. I mean, really, they're good. I just wish all the hospitals were like that. It's very unfortunate that they're not. But anyway, let me moving on to the third ballot question was about the census. And honestly, I almost took a picture of it. Because, well, you know what? Let me see if I can pull up the ballot. Oh, good. Hold on. I'm saving. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Fucking throat, dude. I don't know what to put for a fucking description. You know what? I got an idea. Let me just put the handles for now until I figure out what to write. Why not? I'll put the Instagram. No, that shit's lame. Fuck it, I'll just write something. This week. Oh, wait, did I hit the off button? No, this week. Yeah, I don't know what to write, dude. Fuck me. Just put the goddamn link. Gee, there you go. Wonderful. Season number 1, episode number 9, I think. Full episode. Publish it. And there we go. Now UKNJ project is available up on Anchor. I just put it. So let's see, how many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 8 technically if you count the bonus Angbak review. And then, yeah, whatever. Alright. So that's what I was doing. I was going to look up the ballot. Let's see if we can find it. New Jersey. Coronavirus, unemployment, lottery, weather, coronavirus cases, transit, and DMV. Those are the first things that come up. And it's the NBC now, I'm pretty sure. New Jersey. Ballot questions. There you go. And watch, somebody will have explained this, and I should have looked, and I didn't. Ballot 1, top stories. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't do this to me. I'm not doing it. With your fake polling numbers, you think. Vote no on redistricting. Oh, is that the third question? Yes, it is. Redistrict. Let's see what their... Hold on. NJTV News and NJ Spotlight are becoming NJ Spotlight News. Alright. Here we go, yo. So what's this scenario, right? That's the song? I don't know. I don't listen to it. Oh, speaking of fucking which, that's Tribe, right? I don't know. Don't say that. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. If you paid me, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But I think I mentioned that fucking dude already. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this dude has to say. Should I move my head up? Gotta keep your head up. You see what I did there? No. Alrighty then. Op-ed, which I guess opinion piece. Stop gerrymandering in New Jersey. Vote no on ballot question 3. Ooh, did I make a mistake? I don't know. Approval of this amendment would deflect from the real I can't say this word. Redistricting reform New Jersey needs an independent redistricting commission. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. We, the New Jersey chapter of... Who writes this shit? Who fucking writes this shit? We, the New Jersey chapter of Represent Us, are joining Fair Districts New Jersey, the League of Women Voters, and others across the political spectrum to oppose an amendment on legislative redistricting this November. Removing the veil of technical uncertainties about the U.S. Census in this ballot question exposes our Constitution to gerrymandering. We urge you to vote no on question 3. Can you tell me what the fucking cocksucker question was, please? Holy shit. We'll come back to you. Can I have the fucking ballot question? My God. How hard is it? Please. Fucking A. Man, this shit is aggravating. Thankfully, I only have to do this shit once every couple of years. Well, that's not true. I would vote regularly. Often. If I had the ability to. I wish they put everything on a fucking vote. Yes. Please. Alright, here we go. Legalize weed. We know that one. Make peacetime veterans eligible to receive the veterans property tax deduction. I'm going to read this one because I want. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, here it is. There it is. Would you expand the state's $250 property tax deduction for wartime veterans to peace veterans? This ballot measure would also make surviving spouses of deceased peacetime veterans eligible for the tax deduction. As of 2020, the surviving spouses of the deceased wartime veterans but not peacetime veterans are eligible for a tax deduction. Ballot measure would expand 100% of the property tax exemption for disabled wartime veterans with total and permanent service-related disabilities to disabled peacetime veterans with total and permanent service-related disabilities. The disabled veterans' surviving spouses would be eligible to receive the exemption. Both wartime and peacetime veterans would need to have received an honorable discharge or been released from active service under honorable circumstances to be eligible for either deduction or exemption. Whoa. This part wasn't on the fucking ballot. It was just a question, then it said yes or no. There was none of this extra shit, so I'm not reading it because it wasn't on there. A yes supports the constitutional amendment to make... Well, I voted yes already, so hate me because I'm beautiful, I don't care. I already did it. Now, here's the real question. Here's the real question. Where is the question? Yeah, alright, where's it at? Here we go. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Right? That's the song? Constitutional amendment would postpone state legislative redistricting until after the election on November 2nd, 2021. Should the state receive federal census data after February 15th. Therefore, the election and the state legislative elections in 2023 would be the first to use districts based on the data from the 2020 census. Constitutional amendment would also use delayed timeline in the future to redistrict cycles should the federal census data be available February 15th, 2031, 41, 51, so on. It also did not say that on the ballot completely. Alright. What is the current schedule for legislative redistricting? Oh, I really should have read this yesterday. I didn't know this existed. As of 2020, New Jersey Constitution requires the State Legislative Redistricting Commission to pass a redistricting plan within a month of receiving the official census data. Following the 2010 census data was received on February 3rd. As a new legislative district map was adopted on April 3rd, primaries using the new districts will be held on June 7th. I don't know what's happening right now. Am I the only one? Is this where my classification comes into play? I feel like it might. Because I gotta tell you the truth. When I was reading this question yesterday, I was like, this is why I was in slow classes. Because I don't understand what they're trying to tell me right now. So, I don't know. I don't understand what any of this means. Well, here's what I think it means. We use the census, which is where they go door to door, and they say, how many people live in your fucking house? I go, why do you want to know? They go, answer the fucking question, or you're going to jail. That's what they do. Anyway, they take this info And now they're using redistricting, which I'm sure is going to fuck over voters somehow. Because I've heard this. So they're taking the census numbers, and I'm assuming they're going to go by gender and age group, and then try to district out who are Republicans and who are Democrats. And they can use this if they don't get the information by February 15th of 2021. They then would be able to redistrict whatever they want. Ooh, and I see a name I recognize. Let's get back into this. Hold on a minute. Alright. 2021, yeah, I get it. Is required to deliver data needed for redistricting on the states before April 1st. However, the Bureau has asked Congress to extend the deadline to July due to delays related to the coronavirus. No. You don't get extra time. You don't vote on nothing. You fucks don't get extra time. That's not how it works. Dude. Alright, let's see what, how is the constitutional amendment placed on the ballot? What is the current schedule? No, I think I read that. Both chambers in the New Jersey State Legislature passed the constitutional amendment on July 30th in the General Assembly. The vote was 51 to 26. In the state Senate, the vote was 25 to 15. Legislative Democrats supported the amendment. Legislative Republicans, with the exception of one Republican, opposed the amendment. Senator Majority Whip Nicholas Scalar, I know your name, goddammit. I don't think I like you. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you were one of the fucking Democrats that opposed the legalized weed. I'm pretty sure that was you. If it was, fuck you. If it wasn't, sorry. I get confused with names very bad. I don't know who is who anymore. Look, you guys are like, you guys trying to keep track of who the fuck is in the state Congress and the House is like trying to keep track of who's on your football team year to year. It's goddamn near impossible, dude. It's goddamn near impossible. The governor is the quarterback on our fucking team. That's the one guy everybody knows. He's the face of the franchise. Them be the facts. Those are the facts, man. I really should know every one of these people. I should know their names. I should know their track records. And I should know how long have they been in office. The reality is, I don't. And I should. I'm going to. Matter of fact, you know what? I think I should. I bitch and complain all the time about these people and how they do us. So, I think I should make it a point. If you know where I can get, I will look it up myself. Most of the people don't live where I live, so how are you going to know? Oh, here we go. Alright, let's read it. I read ahead a little bit. Senator Whip Nicholas somebody. A delay in receiving the census data will make it impossible to get accurate information needed to draw legislative districts that are fair and accurate. An undercount will not only result in reduced federal funds, but also will have a neglected impact on the fair representation of the legislature. Douglas somebody, the chairperson of the New Jersey Republican Party, responded to the amendment saying that the people of New Jersey deserve legislatures that reflect the political and demographic makeup of our great state, and they haven't enjoyed that in at least a decade. Democrats pushing this amendment to delay redistricting are trying to kill a fly with a sledgehammer and are aiming to extend their majority for an additional 2 years. again, we're measuring dicks. We're measuring dicks. You know, I can't. At least I know I'm not as stupid as I thought I was, because apparently I understood the fucking question as they wrote it. Which is this side wants the entire state to be blue, and this side wants the entire state to be red. I got news for you both. It's not happening. Do you understand? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. There are literally in Democrats and Republicans live next to each other. Can you believe it? We don't split up by neighborhoods, dude. And what I mean is, I'm an independent. Across the street here are Republicans. Some people over here are Democrats. We're all in the same vicinity. I don't know how you draw these lines. We don't need lines. Look, Christie won. Christie won twice, I'm pretty sure. No, once. No, twice. Right? Did he win once or twice? I don't know. How many? I think he twice. I think it was twice. How many terms did Chris Christie serve? During his 6-year tenure, he received praise for his record of convictions in public corruption cases. His office convicted or won guilty pleas of 130 public officials, both Republicans and Democrats at the state level. What does he do for a living? Thank God not govern our fucking state anymore. Fucking dirtbag. I hate this motherfucker, dude. Let me tell you why. I like your attitude. Don't get me wrong. I like your attitude. Don't get me wrong. I feel like it represents all of us because we are shitty people, right? We're not very happy about a lot of things, but god damn it, we're a prideful people. I don't like how this fucking guy is like, oh, well, somebody's got to be the adult here. Listen, fuckface, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. Let's start there. I didn't think we were in Dallas, Texas. I had to look around and make sure. Fucking asshole. Nothing against the Cowboys or any friends I might have in Dallas. This is the fucking tri-state, goddammit. You don't fucking... You can't govern the fucking state of New Jersey and be a goddamn Dallas Cowboys fan. That's it. No more. Do we talk about how you were against legalization of marijuana, but you were taking money from the chemo and radiation therapy companies? Or maybe you were a Dallas Cowboys fan because they were contributing to your campaign when you were running for governor, right? Maybe we should talk a little bit about that. Fucking dirtbag. Lap band motherfucker going to eat through it, fall asleep at a goddamn Bruce Springsteen concert. Fuck's the matter with you? I don't know, I added that last part. I probably would have too. I don't listen to Bruce Springsteen. No, like, you're sitting on a beach, bro. You kick everybody out. You kick everybody off of the beaches, and then your fucking big ass goes and sits down in a lawn chair on the beach, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, dude. And you know what? Not for nothing. Murphy ain't great either. I got my beef with Murphy. Don't you worry about that. And it got nothing to do. I'm fair. I rose Republicans and Democrats the goddamn same. Because I don't identify with either party. Because neither of you represent me or my people, I feel like. And my people are, the people that I live in the neighborhood with. The people that I'm friends with. You don't represent us. I feel like you don't represent us. Either of yous. You don't. You don't care. So I'm all fucked up here. I got all fucked up here. I get emotional. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where were we at? I got two turntables and a microphone, right? How is the constitutional amendment placed on the ballot? I don't care. Ballot question. This is what was on the ballot, yes. Constitutional amendment to change legislative redistricting schedule that the census data is delayed. Do you approve of the Constitution to change when new legislative districts are created and the federal census data to be delayed? The current COVID-19 pandemic has delayed data collection. If New Jersey does not receive the census data in a timely manner, the new legislative districts may not be ready in time for the state legislative elections in that year ending in 1. This change to the redistricting schedule will allow legislators to be elected that year from the existing districts for their 2-year term in office. The new district would be using in the next scheduled general election for the state legislature. I don't know what any of that bullshit means. Here's the part that made my antennas go up. This part right here. This change to the redistricting schedule will allow legislators to be elected that year from their existing district for their 2-year term in office. What does that mean? It sounds to me like they're getting more time in office. That's what it sounds like to me. Constitutional amendment changes the new legislation. Yeah, we get that part. The United States Constitution requires that a census be taken every 10 years to count the people living in the county. Census data is then used to create new legislative districts to ensure the residents have equal representation from elected officials. However, the current corona pandemic has delayed the census data collection. This may delay census data to the states and may have affected... I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Whatever. Okay. What would a yes do? Supporters of question 3 that answered yes would give us more time to get reappointment, right? We believe that's a flight and fancy way to explain. Let's cut to the chase. Well, yeah. Come on. Why am I doing this? I'd like to know what the hell it is they were asking me. First, anyone who has spent time in Trenton pre and post COVID quickly learns that politics in New Jersey is hardball playing. Anybody that I know that spent time in Trenton was going to get dope or crack. That's it, unfortunately. It had nothing to do with politics, sweetheart. These people are trying to get killed. Start with the word of experience of the late Senator Bill, whoever. Bro, I don't want you to wax on. Just tell me what the fuck is going on here. Currently, only a handful of New Jersey legislative districts are truly in play to be contested by candidates of the majority parties. Because of the way that districts are carved up to heavily favor one party or the other, the remainder are safely in the hands of incumbents. The manner for selecting members of the appointment commission needs to be changed. A reform would require a change to the state constitution. You keep telling me the same thing. What does it fucking mean? That meant for Bill whoever, an independent citizen based on commission along lines of California, he understood in New Jersey's hard blah 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 blah. We learned firsthand in 2018 the so-called blue wave of midterm elections pushed. This is not helpful. This is not helpful at all. This doesn't approving the ballot is the wrong approach. It allows politicians to fix a certain problem with the permanent change to the Constitution. Okay, you know what? Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. New Jersey Spotlight News. Go fuck yourselves. I will not be back to your website. And, well, yeah, I clicked on this. Well, this has nothing to do with this goddamn video, so let's get rid of that. This is the daily life of a person in North Korea, apparently. Or who was in North Korea. Somebody, this lady said that she wasn't bottom of the barrel broke, and she wasn't elite rich either. She was pretty much common, common person, regular everyday person you probably would run into in North Korea. Obviously, it's sad that she had to explain this in the beginning of the video, but she was like, my experience doesn't reflect every person's experience. Like, no shit, asshole. Obviously. Well, I mean, I know that, but there are dumb people that think you get corona from Chinese food, so I guess you do have to fucking. And my mom is one of them. Like, what the fuck, dude? Fucking dunce cap. But she's old. She's old and stupid. She don't know. The only way you could get corona from Chinese food is somebody with corona coughed on your Chinese food. That would 100% would work. Whatever, dude. I didn't answer the third question, is my point. I didn't answer it. I left it blank. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. I didn't understand. I understood kinda. I figured it was about red lines and blue lines, and, Oh, it's exhausting. Oh, it's exhausting. I feel like I just ran a mile trying to read and understand that bullshit. And they wonder why voters don't get more involved. They wonder why voters don't get more involved. Maybe if you made it a little bit more easy for everybody to understand, more people would get involved. Instead of only coming out for a presidential election. But what are you gonna do? I'm gonna leave it here. My voice is straining. I could tell. I did a lot of work. I put out a reaction video yesterday. It's terrible. Don't fucking whatever. Like, I'll pick a day out of the week to do 1 or 2 videos a day. And depending on if the suggestions keep coming in or whatever, or I guess I'll make, I don't know. I really don't want to. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. But obviously, that's something that people did enjoy. So I suppose I should do it. I'll figure it out. Look, I'm not gonna make it the main focus of this channel. The main focus is the podcast. The main focus is going to be the hand painted work, the paintings, the sewing shit. All of that's what this channel is going to be, not reaction videos. I don't mind doing them, 1 day out of the week, whatever. I mean, I do mind. I really don't want to, but I will do it. I will do it. I appreciate all the new subscribers and all that shit, dude. But, like, why can't y'all be into real content, dude? Whatever. I'll do it if it makes you happy. If it makes you happy, I'll do it. I'm just not gonna drive myself crazy like I did before. And the other shit comes first. Okay, the Laughing at Birds podcast, the UK&J project. All that shit comes first before the reactions. That's gotta come last, only because, it is what it is. Hopefully you get the point. But, speaking of which, it's out. It's out right now. So you can, if you go to the UK&J Project YouTube channel, you can watch the video. And if you go to the Anchor.fm or the Spotify, you listen to the audio, download it, whatever. Laughing at Birds every Saturday. I'm not sure what I'm going to record next, but I'm going to find my thyroid medicine. And, I don't know. I had to kill a half hour, but I'm gonna try to not do anything that I'm gonna have to use my voice for. Maybe I'll throw a fucking intro together or something. Because I've been working on some things. I'll release the one, I'll show you, there's 2 parts to it. Because there's the original beat that I thought about using, and then I switched the beat halfway through. So you can decide which one do you like better, if at all. Alright, there you go. This Live Not Live number, what? I'm not even sure. Let's take a look and see. I'm pretty sure 47 this would be. 47. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Alright. Jesus, you click on one fucking video and now this motherfucker is all over my goddamn feed. No wonder why people unsubscribe from my channel. Oh shit. Look at that dude. I just put this out. And it already has 3 views. And this is on the UK and J channel. Look it. See? And we got a subscriber. We're up to 5 now. That's awesome. We're getting there, dude. We're getting there. This is only our 8th or 9th video, and we already got 5 subscribers. It's pretty good. Shut up. I hear you. It was just nothing, dude. No, it's something, dude. So fuck you. You can't have it. Because it means something to us. How about that? There's a long road in between 0 and 1 million. So calm the fuck down and let us enjoy the ride, huh? I don't know why everybody has to focus on, there's the plaque all the way down there. I'm not gonna pay attention to any of the things that happen along the way because that's all I want. That's stupid and I don't believe in it. I think you should enjoy the whole fucking way because you only get one. And maybe you don't make it. Maybe you don't make it all the way there. But it's the point, dude. It's the journey, right? We got a bunch of things happening at once. Who knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work? But we're gonna figure it out. And with that, I'll leave it here. I appreciate everybody that supports and all that. Whatever. What a terrible fucking outro.